In Bannerlord, one-handed skill is gained through using one-handed weapons, and experience is granted on hit. Each skill level will grant one-handed weapons 0.07% attack speed and 0.15% damage. In Bannerlord, two-handed skill is gained through using two-handed weapons, and experience is granted on hit. Each skill level will grant two-handed weapons 0.06% attack speed and 0.16% damage. In Bannerlord, Polearm Skill is gained through using polearm weapons, and experience is granted on hit. Each skill level will grant polearm weapons 0.06% attack speed and 0.07% damage. In Bannerlord, Bow Skill is gained through using bows, and experience is granted on hit. Each skill level will grant bows 1 max usable bow difficulty, which is the requirement to use higher tier bows, 0.11% damage, and 0.09% accuracy. In Bannerlord, Crossbow Skill is gained through using crossbows, and experience is granted on hit. Each skill level will grant crossbows 0.07% reload speed and 0.05% accuracy. In Bannerlord, Throwing Skill is gained through using throwing weapons, and experience is granted on hit. Each skill level will grant throwing weapons 0.07% weapon speed, 0.06% damage, and 0.06% accuracy. Rocks and bombs that can be found on siege walls and towers also give you experience. In Bannerlord, Riding Skill is gained through riding on horseback both on the campaign map and into battle. The faster your speed is on the map, the more experience you will receive. Each skill level will grant you +1 max mount difficulty, which is the requirement to ride some higher tier horses, 0.2% horse speed, and 0.04% horse maneuver. In Bannerlord, Athletic Skill is gained by running without a horse on the campaign map and into battle. Each skill level will grant you 0.06% running speed on both map and battle scenes. In Bannerlord, Smithing Skill is gained through crafting weapons, refining materials, and smelting weapons. Crafting and smelting high-tier weapons and refining more expensive material will grant you more experience. Each skill level will grant you +1 smithing max difficulty, which is the requirement to craft higher tier weapons without defects. You can still craft higher tier weapons without the requirement, but the weapon will receive random stat reductions. In Bannerlord, Scouting Skill is gained by spotting tracks from parties and armies, spotting hideouts, and traveling through different terrains. Each skill level will grant you a 0.01% increase to your track detection radius. This helps you to spot parties and army tracks that are farther away, and +1 levels to the max track difficulty, which is the requirement to see certain tracks and to see them more clearly. Each skill level also grants 0.06% scouting distance, which is how far away you can spot parties, and 0.04 track information levels, which improves your information that you can gather from hovering over tracks on the map. In Bannerlord, Tactics Skill is gained by commanding simulated battles. F1 and F3 does give you experience, winning battles at difficult odds, and escaping while sacrificing troops if caught in a fight. Each skill level will grant a 0.1% simulation advantage and decrease the troops you have to sacrifice when escaping by 0.1%. In Bannerlord, Rotary skill is gained by raiding caravans, villages, and forcing villagers or caravans to give you their goods. Also can be gained from recruiting bandits, selling prisoners, escaping from captivity, and doing overall criminal activities. Each skill level will grant a 0.25% increase to the amount of loot you will receive from battle. In Bannerlord, Charm skill is gained by improving relations with nobles and lords, talking to anyone, and doing barter trades with lords. Each skill level will grant a 0.5% relations increase whenever reputation is given. In Bannerlord, leadership skill is gained by maintaining a high morale in your party and calling for and leading armies. Each skill level will grant a permanent 0.4 morale increase and increase garrison sizes under your control by 0.2 troops. In Bannerlord, trade skill is gained by making profit from buying and then selling any items in the game. Companions earn trade skill from operating caravans. Each skill level will grant a 0.2% reduction to trade penalty, which will increase your overall profits. In Bannerlord, Steward skill is gained by having a big variety of food in your party inventory, building projects, and improving prosperity in fiefs and waiting in your fiefs. Each skill level will grant a 0.25 troop increase to your party size. That means every 4 levels you will get another troop slot in your party. In Bannerlord, medicine skill is gained by healing wounded troops and also healing your main character. Each skill level will grant a 0.01% increase to casualty survival rates, a 0.5% healing rate increase for heroes, and a 1 healing rate increase for troops. Also, each level increases healing rate in settlements by 0.1%. In Bannerlord, engineering skill is gained by building and operating siege engines. Taking out enemy siege equipment will also grant experience. Each skill level will grant a 0.1% faster building speed for siege engines and a 0.25% faster building speed for fief projects. Also +1 to siege engine max difficulty, which is a requirement to build better siege, but is not implemented in the game currently, but may be in the future. Currently, at skill level 150, you can acquire a perk that gives you the ability to build the fire version of siege machines.